Yo, what up, guys? Big 5D here, and I'm here to talk about the new part of Clover event that just launched in Raid Shadow Legends. If you're going for the current fusions for Supreme Elhain, note that this event is not part of this fusion at all. So let's head back to the game, and that's the first thing you should know. Going for this part of Clover event will not get you any fragment for the Supreme Elhain fusion, so you can totally skip out on it if you're saving your resources for that fusion. So if you're one of the few that did not go for the Supreme Elhain, or if you're one of the few that is also going for Supreme Elhain but also have enough resources to spend elsewhere, you can then take a look at this part of Clover event and see whether it's going to be worth your time. That's what I'm here to talk about, and of course which part is best to choose. All right, for an end game player, you must have the resources to just go all the way down. Why? Because it does have legendary skill tomes, 2 legendary skill tomes waiting for you at the end. You don't really care about all other resources besides those 2. Another resource that the end game player might care about, if not they've not yet done it yet, is this anniversary points. So this event does have more anniversary points than we can ever imagine. Normally when we see events and tournaments going on, it does have 1005 or 1000 anniversary points, but this one has 1000 here, another 2000, 3000, 6000 anniversary points is what you can get in total from this event. And guess what? As an endgame player, that's all I'm interested in. I'm not even interested in going all the way down to obtain the books, because the number of points required to get those ones are extremely high. And guess what? We still have a champion training coming up in this fusion that has not yet been done, right? Champion training event is still on the Friday, March 24th. So that's why I'll not be pushing so hard for this one, because we have champion training coming up. So that's something to take note of. Don't go crazy on this event, and then when champion training starts, you have no chickens, you have no brews, nothing else to go for the other Supreme Elhain champion training. Take note of that. So how do you get points for this one then? Well, the best way is still to do champion training, unfortunately. And I was looking to see if this 3-day event will coincide with the Ice Golem. Today is currently March 17th, right? So by 18th and Sunday, when Ice Golem starts on the 18th, you can use Ice Golem right here while you're farming the Ice Golem to get points that is required. This dungeon divers, yes, this is a dungeon divers that says get artifacts and accessories, will begin to give you points. So you could wait for Ice Golem to start, and while you're farming Ice Golem at 20, 25, or if you're the very few that can also do it at level 10 hard, which I'm hoping I can do it and show you that video when it starts tomorrow. Hoping that will be done. You can get points from Ice Golem and get these points right here for this heroes part, for this St. Patrick's Day themed heroes part. I forgot to mention that. So that's something to take note of. You could wait for Ice Golem to get it done, but I'm not waiting for Ice Golem. I am going crazy right now with champion training. What am I doing? I'm taking 2-star foods to 3-star. I'm taking 3-star food to 4-star, taking 4 stars to 5-star. So with that being done, I think I'm preparing myself for the last champion training over here, because when this last champion training starts for the Supreme Elhain fusion, I will have 2, 3, 4 champions to take to 6-star. And I think that's how I intend to complete this champion training the most, or then maybe begin to do some other, if I have resources and energy by then, begin to do campaign. So right now I'm spending my resources in campaign, or you could even wait not to do campaign until, well, while you're doing campaign, you're getting dungeon divers points. So that's the sweet part about what I'm doing right now. While I'm taking 2-star food in the campaign and 3-star food and 4-star food to 5-star, I'll be getting some dungeon divers points towards this one while upgrading champions at the same time, like champion training requires. So that's the ways to get points right here: dungeon divers and champion training. If you're doing champion training right now, you'll be getting dungeon divers points. If you start Ice Golem, you'll be getting dungeon divers points. So hopefully, what is the part I'll be choosing? You can see me selecting the very first one right there at the top, which is 1000 Plarium points collected. And then the next one I'll be going towards is this 700 right here, because it's more expensive. I mean, it's more valuable than this one, I guess. And then I'll come down here to 1005 for this 1000 Plarium points, come down to 40 gems, come down to this rare book that I don't even need, and then 1005 right here for this one, then the rare ancient shard. After the ancient shard, I'll come straight to this 200 eternal soul coin, and then I pick up my legendary skill tome. Now that's the path I'm going to take. Will I be able to finish this entire plan? I don't think so. If I go crazy and use gems, of course you're able to do it, but if you're using free to play energy, I don't think you're able to do this all the way down to this legendary skill tome. You'll see me that I'm not trying to say I can finish this one and go all the way to the other side and finish the other one. I don't think it will be possible if you're using free to play energy to get the 2 legendary skill tomes. It is just too many points. I didn't calculate the points, but I just know it's too many. So it's a 3-day event, so Ice Golem might help you get all the way down here to pick up this 2005, but guess what? If you don't do a lot of champion training, you might not get this legendary skill tome. That's just the fact. That's just the truth, because the number of champions you get for upgrading champions to 6-star, let me see the points calculation. For upgrading champions to 6-star, it's 675. So by taking champions to 5-star and then 6-star, it's a lot of points. That's why I say champion training is the easier way of doing it. While dungeon divers is just 30, 30, 33, 43. It's a lot of farming to get it done. While I think getting the champion to 5-star is quite easy if you have some 3-star chickens or 3-star food already done. So get a lot of champions to 6-star, and I've even run out of champions to take to 6-star, and that's how I intend to go about it. If for a newer player to raid like my Noob to Pro series, I'll recommend you just ignore this. It's not anything special. It's not gonna give you anything, and they didn't put any epic books at the top right here. It's just this rare skill tome. And again, this avatar, right, is an avatar. Do not go for this. Don't be tempted to take this one and go this way. No, just go down to your most valuable right here, which is an ancient shard. If you can't go for the legendary skill tome, you can stop at the ancient shards and call it a day. So of course if you're free to play and new player, epic books might be hard to obtain if you have not yet started beating nightmare or not doing it consistently. So this might be your final reward instead of trying too hard, spending a lot of resources to get legendary skill tome. All right, somebody might do the energy calculation to see if it's even worth spending gems to get this legendary skill tome, but I don't know the maths behind that one. So that's the part I intend to take for this new Heroes part of Clover St. Patrick's Day's themed one. And the reason why I'm currently going for this player points the most, why that was my focus, is because you have only 3 weeks more to finish everything you have to do to get the maximum points you can from this 4th anniversary Titan event. So when they drop an event like this that has so many player points, I do not want to miss out on it, and for the opportunity for me to finally move over to milestone 5 and see whether in 3 weeks that is left, or 2 weeks, I can reach that sacred shard. So that's my aim. That sacred shard is so I'm so focused on it that is kind of ridiculous right now, but I know some people might have already completed it, but I'm doing it free to play, and I had to miss out on some player points or anniversary points that was in some summoning events. I didn't do all those 10x and stuff, so I'm using this as a way of catching up while also developing my account at the same time by getting silver, by farming what do you call it now, Ice Golem, hopefully at 10 hard, and then let's see how many points we can get at the end of it. So let me know in the comments if you'll be going for this part of Clover event, or if something you can skip out on. Remember, if you're focusing fully on this Supreme Elhain, do not touch this event. It's not for you. But if you have resources to do the Supreme Elhain and still flex some gems in this part of Clover event, do both, and I am going to be doing both. Right now it seems like the Supreme Elhain on the 17th, if you've already completed artifact enhancement and summon rush, you have nothing else to do until tomorrow 18. So today is like a break day for me. I'm skipping out on summon rush like I showed you in yesterday's video. I'm completing artifact enhancement in a few hours, and I'll have nothing else to do in the rest of the day. So that's why you see me looking for something else to do, and since artifact enhancement is done, the next thing to do is this event. Of course, if you want to take your break, it's fine to log off and come back tomorrow when that tournament for the ice golem will start, and that's the next big thing in raid. So by now you should be about 50 or 55 fragments. Make sure you calculate, check the calendar to make sure you're still keeping track of it. And that's all I have for you guys. Let me know in the comments if you're going for this, or if you think it's worth skipping, or the legendary skill tomes at the end is not even worth it. Remember, I'm going for one, and I'm not going to be spending resources to go for two. But some people might choose the path of coming right here, picking up this one, stop at 1.5, go this way, pick up this one, stop at 1.5, and that's the end for you. It's totally fine to also do that. You don't necessarily have to come down and pick up these other ones right here, which will take you a little bit of more resource spending. So you could just pick up the first three and end it there. I feel like these things are more valuable right now than all these other gems and all this. It's more valuable than even an avatar, because it's giving you points towards that anniversary points. All right guys, I'll see you in the evening for another new video. This is not my only upload today, and yeah, I'm hoping to hear your feedback about this part of Clover and which part you're deciding to choose. Are you picking up the 3 and stopping, or you're going down one path and stopping, or you're going down the 2 like a whale that you are? Later guys.